The day you all have been waiting for is finally here. Now, I've dreaded making this video for a very long time. I did plan on making this video several times, and I have made this video several times, but I just couldn't go through with posting the video. Mainly because I did not want to accept a large amount of accountability that came with it at the time. Now, I planned on releasing this in the form of the Clout Demon documentary, which was canceled, and I planned on just telling you guys at the end of the video, just kind of, putting myself out there to just show you guys everything that happened. And I figured that was still kind of clickbaity-ish, so I just kind of wanted to hit record and just go off, no script, no nothing, and to let you guys know what you already know, as you could tell by the title, that my videos were definitely fake. There was no source, and how I single-handedly destroyed my own career. One of the best jobs in the world to have. I was blessed enough to have it, and I ended up ruining it. So for those of you that don't know, the majority of the videos, well, not majority of them, 99.9% of the videos that I've put out between 2016 all the way up to about late 2023 are all clickbait videos. There was no source. There never was a source at all. So a lot of you are probably wondering, Wave, why didn't you just make regular videos like everybody else? And at one point I was making videos like everybody else, regular videos, but they just were not getting views. They were not taking off. They weren't doing anything. So I figured if I had some exclusive content that you only can get from my channel, that would increase views as well as revenue. And behold, I was absolutely right when I started posting the bad content, the fake content. I'm saying I was right as in the idea that I had. I'm not saying I was right as in I made the right decision, because I did not make the right decision. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, well, why are you saying this now? Why didn't you just continue to pretend like it never happened and keep the little bit of fans that you do have? Why would you risk losing the 20,000 subscribers that you work so hard to get? Well, first of all, I didn't work hard to get these subscribers that I have. I completely lied, cheated, and stole my way into the MK community. I did not earn it fairly at all. I lied by making fake videos. I cheated by going after other content creators and using their names for clickbait and things of that nature. And I stole the #1 spot in the community, where I became one of the most hated content creators, rightfully so. Now, a lot of people did try to reach out to me to stop me and to put me on the right path, and I want to make sure those people get the credit that they deserve. Now, I first and foremost want to say that what's his name, History Behind the Warrior, definitely had a conversation with me. For those of you who don't know, we've had a conversation. It's still up on YouTube, and he basically was like, hey, you don't need to go down this road, man. You can make great content. You have to be a upstanding citizen in a community, especially if you ever expect to work with NRS or work with any other content creators in the community. But at the time, I was just basically, I didn't care. I was on some lone wolf stuff. I was enjoying the attention that I was getting at the time. And that's basically what I was doing, and it was not right at all. Another person that really helped me, or I should say tried to help me, is, of course, as I mentioned before, Uncaged Games. By Uncaged Games reaching out to me privately via DMs and saying, hey man, you have great content. I would love to work with you, but you have too much heat. You're nuclear. I cannot work with you. You're going to destroy my brand. I cannot work with you. You need to turn over a new leaf, and you need to make sure that you're doing the correct things that needs to be done in order for us to work together, in so many words, And he was able to get through to me at one point, because the videos that I made about him, they're no longer available. I took those videos down, he really made a lot of sense at that point. And I want to say last but not least, not really last, but I just definitely want to say not least, my boy Kenny Bomb. Now, Kenny Bomb has definitely reached out and was like, hey man, you got to get on the right track, man. You have fantastic content. I would love to collab with you. I would love to do some things with you. But as mentioned before, he had the same exact feeling as everyone else to a degree, is that I was nuclear and that I needed to get my stuff together. I needed to get my stuff together. So I had some really cool ideas where, we were going to meet up, play some MK, kind of do some vlog videos. I had things like that in mind, but I could never really go through with those plans because nobody wants to work with a nuclear radioactive YouTuber that is killing their own career, and I just want to say at first, I really didn't care. I was like, yeah, it's me versus the world, blah, blah, blah. It's versus the world. But you versus the world is not a good thing at all. We got to know when to accept accountability for our actions. And I've spoken with a few people and they was like, nah, man, don't make this video. Don't tell the subscribers what's going on. What happened already. Let's just pretend it never happened. You're going to lose subscribers. You're going to lose views. And my response was, I never earned it in the first place. So I feel like if I owe the people anything, I owe them nothing but the truth and this great truth, which is what I'm telling you guys here today. Now, I do want you to know it took me a long time to make this video because over a period of time, I've actually begun to understand how the politics and the community work. And you do have to be an upstanding citizen, not only for yourself, but for the community, because it's just no way to live. It's no way to progress. It's no way to move forward at all. I found myself making so much great content that was original content, but nobody cared. And the reason nobody cared is because I put myself in such a bad situation to the point where my original content, nobody wanted to watch it. The only thing they wanted to watch was the leak videos to see what was the next lie that I was going to come up with. And that really bothered me because I should have just used my original talent, and that would have taken me far. It would have took longer. I probably would have been at like 6,000 subscribers right now, but I would rather have 6,000 subscribers of loyal followers than to have 22,000 subscribers that I, kind of shook up the community to get, because the majority of people that follow me are hate watchers. They're watching to, and no offense to them, they're watching to keep their eye on me to see what am I going to do next, what train wreck am I going to cause next, and things of that nature, and I guess this is the final stop of the train. And I basically just want to make sure that I am putting all of this stuff out there to tell anyone that's starting a YouTube channel, if you think that you're going to scam your way to the top, you're going to blow up overnight, you're going to take tricks and that you don't need people, that is an absolute lie. You need friends, you need support, you need your community. But most importantly above all of that, you need your common sense. That's what you need. And I'm disappointed in myself because as smart as I am, I can't believe I decided to do something that dumb, something that stupid, And I'm not making excuses when I tell you guys this, but I do want you to know that at the time I was going through some things in my life, and I really, really at that time needed the funds. And when I started putting out the leaked videos, they just kept coming and the views just kept going higher and higher and higher. I was getting 20,000 views, 50,000 views, 100,000 views, 600,000 views. It was just crazy. And then I started getting picked up by articles. Articles were picking me up. These major news websites were picking me up. People were making videos about me. I was like, oh my God, this is like a dream come true. Every time I post a video, you had another company or an article that was being written about the things that I was saying. And a lot of you are probably like, no, Wave, a lot of the things you said came true. Well, it came true, but if you throw enough things at the wall, you're more than likely to get something to stick at some point. So the things that I made a lot of digs, such as John Cena being in Mortal Kombat 1, such as Striker making his return, such as Serena making her return, and a couple other things such as, tag team being in Mortal Kombat, even though it's called, assist. at this point. And there were a couple of things that I did get right. You know, they were lies to begin with, so I'm not asking you to give me credit for that. Again, if you throw shit at the wall, it's more than likely going to stick at that point, you know? So again, this is basically me taking the hardest part of accountability, because I feel like I owe you guys the truth, and that's what you guys should have gotten from the very, very, very beginning. You know, so this is me acknowledging and taking accountability. I want you guys to know that I take full responsibility for posting my fake videos and deceiving my audience as well as other audiences and the community. And this is basically me admitting my wrongdoing. You know, this is the first step on my path to becoming a better person. So I want you to know that this is my sincere, heartfelt apology to all of my subscribers and the entire community, you know. And I just want to make sure moving forward, I plan to be very transparent and honest with you guys, and to commit to that transparency and honesty by putting that in my comments, not my comments, but putting it in my content, so you guys can appreciate the authenticity that I'm going to be bringing you guys. You know, as you can tell, the last couple of months or so, probably longer than that, I have not been putting out any source videos or anything of that nature. I haven't done anything like that because I wanted to get away from that content for so long. I just didn't know how to tell you guys. I didn't know how to do it. So let me ask you a question. When was the last time that you seen a according to my source video on this page? You didn't, because I have not posted those, and I have no urgency to post those videos. I don't want to do that anymore. It was very eating me up inside, and I have not been able to appreciate all of the accomplishments that I did accomplish wrongfully. You know, most people feel excited about hitting 20,000 subscribers, 22,000 subscribers, and I just don't feel excited about it because I felt like I could have done it correctly. For example, Kenny Bomb had less subscribers than me, and now he's well on his way to YouTube stardom, and I appreciate that, and I respect him for that, for staying loyal to himself and to his brand, and being a stand-up citizen within his community to make sure that he's providing content. He's putting in the hardest work that he could. Hell, even Combat Princess is putting in large amounts of work to build her brand with her authenticity and things of that nature, you know. So I really am taking accountability for this, and I just want to say to all the content creators that supported me, or the ones that looked up to me, the ones that love me, or the ones that hate me, I sincerely apologize, and I do want to know that. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, well, Wave, what's going to be next? What are you going to do next? Well, I want you guys to know I will be continue to address the fake content. Now, a lot of you are probably saying, well, you should remove the fake content from your page. And I'm going to let you guys decide that in the comment section. Should I remove it or not? Now, the reason I think I should keep it is because it's my history. It's a lesson learned. It's a lesson learned, so people can go back a couple years from now and see what I did wrong, and then how I corrected myself a couple years later moving forward, and to see move into a better spot. Everybody is not perfect, and everybody learns, you know. So if you guys are okay with that, I would like to keep it up. If not, if enough of you guys vote, then I will remove the content. Now, it's the reason why I did remove the content at one point where there were no Mortal Kombat videos, and I started moving into another community to start doing power videos. But Mortal Kombat is my love. It's my home. It's where I belong, and it's the reason why I keep returning to Mortal Kombat content every time that I left, you know? So my promise to you guys going forward is to focus on value and quality, you know? So I wanted to let you know that I will be creating genuine, valuable, and high quality content that resonates with the entire audience. This will give me the opportunity to showcase my skills, my expertise, and my passion to help build trust with you guys over time. I know it's not going to happen overnight, but I'm willing to take as long as it takes. So building consistency and reliability is another thing that's on my list, and I plan on sticking to my promises to deliver content on schedule every single night at 9 o'clock p.m. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do 11:45. A lot of you say that's too late, but 9 o'clock p.m. for sure is when you can expect new content, So I just want you to know I'm using this as an experience, using this experience as an opportunity to learn and grow as a content creator and to embrace feedback. So any feedback that you guys have, I'm willing to accept that. And yes, I am reflecting on my actions, and I strive to be a better version of myself, both on and off YouTube. So ultimately, regaining trust with you guys, it requires consistency and honesty and a genuine desire to make amends with you guys. So I promise to stay true to my new values and to demonstrate possible, or I should say positive changes, and to basically let my actions speak louder than my non-credible words. So that's where I'm at with it. If you watched all the way to the end of this video, I want you to know that I truly appreciate you staying all the way to the end. And if you decide that you want to unsubscribe and you want nothing else to do with my channel or my brand, I want you to know I 300% understand completely, and I will not be mad, and I probably deserve to lose the amount of subscribers that I'm going to lose on this channel. But I also want to say shout out to my mods, and I want to say I apologize to my mods such as Rubber Band, Arnitty, Chocolate Ice, all of you guys, even the ones that I didn't even get a chance to mention, especially my boy Nick. I want to say I apologize to you guys for taking you guys on a ride of a false narrative, basically me being the Shang Tsung of Mortal Kombat, which is not a good thing at all. So I appreciate you guys rocking with me, all the moderators. So if you guys decide you don't want to rock with me anymore, that's 100% fine. That's completely understandable, and I will not hold you guys to that at all. I really won't. So this was definitely a lot to get off my chest. I really have a lot more to say, but I don't want to ramble. I'll just, probably make another video about it at some point. Hopefully I don't have to. But if anything or any questions you guys have, you can also feel free to answer those questions, So again, I would like to issue a sincere apology to, Dynasty, to, what's his name? Can't think of his name right offhand, but of course, History Behind the Warrior, Uncaged Games, and the rest of the MK community that did their job of protecting the community to keep people like me from abusing the community. I also would like to issue an apology to NRS themselves, their entire team and staff, and the higher ups for being a deceitful content creator. And I hope as the time go by, I can definitely, fix some of these things, and I could become a person in the community that can help grow the community and to help bring in new audiences and take this thing to the next level. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Well, I should say I hope you guys appreciate the honesty in this video, and I am gonna be scared to read these comments. Like, I'm getting ready to go to bed now after launching this video, but I'm going to, watching this video, it's going to be hard. It really is. Taking accountability is no easy thing, but it's something we do to grow as adults, and I'm ready to accept my full fate on the YouTube platform. So again, thanks for watching, and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
He pump out his chest trying to prove he elite. My punchlines will knock out that little boy's teeth. Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. Bought you a stepper, but I got you looking real sweet. I'm really like that, I got nothing to prove. My legacy legend could never be bros. That track blowing up in the metro was booming for mentioning me. I'm the top of the room. We know you can't fit in my shows. Yeah. Fuck it, I'm breaking the rules. I should've left you in Compton, you probably be waiting on tables and serving me hits in the archives than your team has on my hard drive. Did a